Welcome to Telstar High School for this evening's games between the Dirigo Cougars and your Telstar Rebels. The East West Conference and Maine Principals Association strongly believes that interscholastic athletic events are an extension of the classroom, and lessons are best learned when the proper respect is afforded to all. We ask that coaches, athletes, and fans display the highest level of sportsmanship throughout tonight's games. We ask that you respect the players, the coaches, your fellow spectators, and the officials. Thank you. And Happy New Year, everybody. Now, for tonight's starting lineups, for the Dirigo Cougars, sophomore, number 11, Liam Malczewski. Senior, number 14, Owen Smith. Senior, number 15, Brody Philbrick. Senior, number 23, Trevor Crosby. And sophomore, number 32, Nolan Holton. Let's put it together for your Telstar Rebels, starting off with senior number 2, Connor Bray. Junior number 3, Cooper Morgan. Sophomore number 4, Alex Doherty. Senior number 23, Jonathan Marshall. And senior number 31, Reggie Billings. Coaching the Cougars is Cody Tremaine, who is assisted by Nick Tremaine. Coaching our hometown Rebels is Ryan Kimball, assisted by Pete Hedden. Today's officials are Eric McLean and David McGowan. At this time, I ask you to stand and remove your headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to the second leg of tonight's doubleheader between the Telstar Rebels boys varsity basketball team and the Dirigo Cougars varsity basketball. We are live on Western Hills Access Television and YouTube. I'm Danny Whitney, joined by Andy Whitney, Michael Pelletier, Brooks Morton, and Josh Morton. And fellas, we should be in for a good game here.
Yeah, for the starting lineup for Dirigo, we've got number 11, Liam Malczewski, 14, Owen Smith, 15, Brady Philbrick, 23, Trevor Crosby, and 32, Nolan Houghton on the court.
And the Rebels will start with Connor Dupre, Cooper Morgan, Alex Doherty, Johnny Marshall, and Reggie Billings. The Cougars are coached by Cody St. Germain, assisted by his brother Nick St. Germain, and the Rebels are coached by Ryan Kimball, assisted by Brody Morgan and Pete Hedden.
Let's get it on.
Rebels win the tip. Connor controls it. Nope, excuse me, that was
Cooper.
That's Cooper
that controls
now
that.
Connor has it.
So I'm not going to make excuses, but the Telstar boys have an illness that's a lot of the kids are not at their best. But sometimes you can do amazing things, as the Michael Jordan flu game, when you're not at your best. So I do know that.
So in other words, you're expecting all of them to have a Michael Jordan flu game.
I would like to think so.
That was Cooper Morgan with the 3-point attempt.
Flex cut. We've got to defend the flex cut.
Well, they got plenty of time between the next game. They got 3 days off. That's number 11.
Liam Malchiski.
We have another clean cut employee here, Danny, on the floor. Two of them.
Look.
Yeah, we have a battle of the clean cut.
We have 2 employees. We got Connor and we have
Brady
Philbrick, who is my stepson, my son's brother. So I'm sure Ryan must be in the building, actually. Have we seen Ryan? Nice job. Nice job, Alex. Finish. Nice finish.
Alex Doherty and Marshall had the first 2.
Rebels off to a 2-point lead here.
That was a real nice pass to Marshall.
Do we see Ryan in the house? Danny, have you noticed him?
I have not yet. I looked for him, but I haven't seen him. So the Cougars started in that same press that the JV team had.
Yep,
the 1-2-2.
We thought they would.
That's number 11 again, Liam Malchiski for the Cougars. He's been their go-to early. So now, yep, they're back in the 1-2-2.
That's good.
Good ball movement there.
Yep. Oh.
So that was a force. That was a force split.
There's Brady Philbrick to the basket, kicks it to 32. Good little jumper there. By
32.
32.
Nolan Houghton.
Question for you guys. Where have they got all their 6 points?
At the hoop.
6 feet and in.
Yep.
Skip that.
Both squads. All 10 points.
Nice.
They get all 12.
There's those inside
Alex
finishes.
That's number 4, Alex
And
Doherty.
where have we got all our points?
Same.
Even closer.
Yeah. Brady actually worked with his brother Ryan all summer long. I believe that was the team. Brady's a good kid and a good player.
32.
Have they missed? We're gonna have 195.
Yeah, well, we haven't had a scoring game like that here at Telstar.
Look at him
in a
break
long
the
time.
press in the middle. Nice. You see that hesitation dribble?
It's a little.
Good job there by Johnny. Dupre for 3.
Yeah. Number 2? Yeah, that was a good play by Marshall to save that. Doherty, we've all made that mistake, jump up in the air and know where to go with it.
I never have.
Never have?
No. I saw Danny do it just once.
3-point attempt there by number 14. Both teams moving the ball and doing what they want offensively a little bit.
Nice spin move.
Nice spin
left.
moves. Nice left hand power finish.
with the board.
Contact.
Nice
Over the
look.
top finish.
Doherty.
Left hand finish.
Yeah.
Yes! Way to go!
The Rebels have to keep that up, keep pushing it.
Yeah, Rebels off to a quick start here. 11-8, Rebels on top. We'll take an opportunity here on this first break to see if Brooks can scroll over to our booster sponsors. We want to thank all of the businesses up there who support the booster programs, along with a couple that we haven't got up on the wall yet, Mainline Products and Community Energy, and one more that will be getting an additional shout out once we remember who it is. So we thank all the businesses for helping grow that boosters program.
If you're out there and you know who it is, send us a message and let us know.
We're going to do better than that. Kara Kimball.
So both teams off to a quick start here, quick pace. Both teams moving the ball.
Yeah, Rebels one outside shot, everything else in the paint. Dirigo, everything in the paint for them so far. So
11-8 again, 4 minutes, 50 seconds to play here in the first.
for me, the question is, can Telstar keep this up? I think they can. I'm just questioning as to will they? Will they keep that intensity up?
Box.
Now to keep that going.
Yeah, let's see him keep pushing it. Is that what you're looking
Yeah,
for?
keep pushing the intensity both defensively and on offense. No reason to slow
Another
down.
finish
Yeah,
inside.
good job taking it to the hoop, though. Cougars with the ball. Trevor Crosby brings it up. Dishes over to Philbrick. Another
That's
good
too
take.
easy.
Yep.
That's too easy.
That's number 14 for the Cougars. Owen Smith.
His first 2 points of the game.
What's his name?
Owen Smith.
Come on, Cooper. Yes, Cooper, you traveled.
A little lackadaisical there. Halfway through the first, just about. 11-10 Rebels. They're going to extend here into a full court, man-to-man, that we've seen them play a lot this year.
And I like that myself because I think in the past we've seen Rebels, in my opinion, be a little too
Safe.
yes, and
Scared.
exactly. You play to win.
Soft. Can I keep going? I can do this all
Sure,
day.
you can go.
It ended up in a foul shot for I think he's on the line, for the Cougars, but Doherty did a nice job of recovering after the switch, and then he ended up helping on his own man originally. But that was just good effort play there. Like I said, didn't get the result they wanted, but.
It's be Owen Smith at the line for Dirigo. Takes his first.
My first impression of Dirigo is that all 5 of their starters seem to be very skilled and be able to score.
Doesn't surprise me. I'm just thinking of the fourth quarter already because I often drift ahead. And I think as a strategy, in any game that's remotely close, I may foul a couple fouls early, not even close to a shooting foul, just so that doesn't happen in the future where we can't put somebody on the line. I think I would be mindful of that.
Yeah, agreed. That's a 3-pointer by number 15, Brady Philbrook. That's his first bucket of the game.
Yep.
So very spread out scoring for the Cougars to start. The Rebels are mostly, Doherty's got 6.
I like this. That's a foul.
Yeah, that's a
You'll
good
get
call.
it. So the Cougars are going on a little 7-0 run here. So they're now up 15-11, 3 minutes, 20 seconds to play. So ever since that timeout, they've gone on a 7-0 run. So whatever coach said.
Sometimes you can get so excited as a coach when you're the underdog, and let's be honest, Telstar against Dirigo in general is the underdog. You get so excited. Your goal is to force them to call a timeout, and sometimes you just get satisfied with that, and you let your foot off the gas. Dirigo will play 32 minutes. They're not gonna stop.
Both teams with all their starters on the floor still. There's
Nice
Doherty.
inside out.
Great inside out.
Good
Way to
ball.
follow. Yes!
There we go.
What an athlete.
Doherty's
That was
got
good
8.
penetration by Dupre.
See ball level though, he should be sunk. Did you see it?
Brady Philbrook.
Yes.
Yeah. Brady Philbrook with another 3 there.
He can play.
You're talking Doherty on the top.
Doherty
there.
he's got to hustle down and sink. It didn't affect that. It wouldn't affect the outcome of that shot, but it's just fundamental.
Sure.
Good
Nice
look.
cut.
Good finish. Oh,
That was a nice. Johnny is such an unselfish player, and we talk a lot, Coach, about running the offense through Johnny, and what that means is just he should have a touch almost every time down the floor if it's not transition, because he makes good decisions with it.
Yep, they can get it to him right now.
Yeah, now we can just go to town.
Nice shot.
Johnny Marshall.
Go to work. Go to work, big fella. Go to work.
Yeah, I think they have a little bit. He's got a size advantage.
Yeah, I was over.
I'd put that kid right on the baseline.
There's Philbrook again. He's 3 for 3.
Make a switch, Coach. Switch.
That's 10 points for Philbrook.
10 and 9. You go line?
Yeah, I don't know. I've got him at 10. It could be wrong. Get in the hole. Oh,
geez.
unlucky.
Nice tip by Johnny.
Nice bank.
Banks open for Connor.
Jim Lenny would be proud. He should be watching us. We got to give him the access link.
Yeah.
Jim will give you a shout out every game. Hall of Fame softball coach, in my opinion.
Well, you can't talk about Telstar basketball without talking about somebody like Jim Lenny. So, Dirigo with a miss.
Billings looking to push.
Head out,
That's what I
seeing the
wanna see.
rim.
Dupre.
In and out. Had 2 of those.
Philbrook with the board. He's pushing.
Stop the ball,
He's gotta
stop
hustle
the
back,
ball.
hustle back.
Nice
Good
no
look.
look. What? Oh, that's good recovery.
Yep.
Keep rotating, keep rotating.
Philbrook's hot. That's 4 in a row. Like you said, might need to make an adjustment on that.
Yes, I want to put another player on him.
Go.
24-17, Cougars on top. Billings kicks to Dupre. Dupre for 3.
Nope.
Get back.
So the Rebels have got a little cold here. And
You gotta
now
finish this-
I
finish
see
this
Connor
score
on
strong.
Brady
Cool,
now. 30 seconds to play.
I don't know if you can play for last shot here.
No, it's not going to matter, unfortunately.
Well, with 26, I would expect Dirigo to play for last shot.
26 seconds, 24-17, Cougars on top. Fast-paced first quarter. Both teams looking to run and push.
Yeah. I called 100 points. Dirigo is on pace for 100. Danny, if I think so. You're our math guy, but it's
They
24
might just give
times
this back to the
4.
Rebels. No, what are they doing? Oh, no, I don't like that call.
I didn't see it. Coach Kimball was not happy about it.
Well, they should have just let it go out of bounds anyways because it was headed out of bounds. And But anyways,
So we'll see if Dirigo does play for the last shot.
gift there.
Who was on Brady before Connor? Did you catch? Did you see who it-
I thought it was Alex.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. Good.
Nice.
Is that flex cut?
Number 11.
That's Liam Michelski.
Yep, Mochiski.
Clock. Gets it off. So at the end of the first quarter, the Cougars are on top, 26-17. Rebels started hot there, but cooled down in the second part of the quarter. And Dirigo went on a nice little run there after their timeout.
I don't think it was an offensive problem for the Rebels. 17 points is a good quarter. I think it was a defensive problem.
Yeah, well, Brady Philbrook kind of erupted there. He was one of the last ones on the score sheet for the.
He was the last to score for the starters, and then he scored fast.
He hit 4 threes.
Yeah.
Doherty had a big first quarter for the Rebels. He had 8 points. What adjustments can the Rebels make here heading into the second? And you said defensively is going to be the key?
It's definitely. I mean, 26 points in a high school basketball quarter is a lot of points. So they got to adjust defensively. I don't think that means pulling off the press, although Dirigo likes it. I think we want to keep pressuring, but maybe a little bit softer, maybe 75, and definitely close out to those shooters on the three-point line.
And I think if I see anything that I'd like to see continue or improve in the second offensively would be continue to push it, because that seems to me when they had the best.
Push it and get to the rim. Get to the basket.
So we'll see our first sub of the game for the Rebels, number 5, Evan Parsons, checking in. He'll give.
Pray, right?
Yeah, Connor is struggling.
Parsons is quick. That could be a decent matchup on Brady Philbrook.
Go get the ball.
Now push
Morgan
it.
with the rebound.
Head up, vision. Always need to see the rim. Whenever you dribble the ball up the floor, see the rim, and then everything else comes into play. What do they call that in tennis, Danny? An unforced turn, right?
Yeah,
When they hit.
unforced error.
Yeah, this just unforced. There's no need of that play.
So Rebels do stay in that press. They're going to double Philbrook off the inbound. So,
And if you're playing a lesser team, you can get away with some mistakes. That's just too easy.
that's a good take. And that's so
Philbrook again.
Coach may want to think about calling a timeout here.
Parsons pitches ahead to Marshall. There's Doherty. Good take. Kicks it to Billings. Back to Marshall for 3.
He can make that. That's not it, though.
Cougars grab the loose ball. Dupre getting ready
I'm
to check
seeing a
back
dip in the energy, too, and I don't like that.
Philbrook finally misses one.
He's missed his last 2, actually. But it doesn't matter if you don't get the rebound. There we go.
Cooper, I think Cooper's leading the team in boards.
Cooper's a good rebounder. So what happens is 2
And they had one at the end of the first, too, so they've had 3.
unforced
Now, is that kind of a miscommunication between Cooper and Marshall, as far as Marshall thought he was getting the ball in deeper and Cooper gave it to him up high, or just
It looked like that, but at this point in the season, they should be understanding where Marshall wants the ball. And if we just would be more aggressive.
Billings.
There we go. Next. No. Next. Nice.
They'll go to
So
the
what
line.
I was getting at is the good teams, the consistent teams, the good programs, you do not see a dip in their effort based on the scoreboard. You see 32 minutes of we're going to keep the grinding and being a machine and coming at you. And when some of the teams trying to get into that next level, you see when they're hot and they're on fire, like the way we started, they had tons of energy, and now we're falling behind by 11, and you can see their energy level fall behind, and that can't happen. You've got it. That should never change.
now is when you need the energy the most.
There's Ryan Philbrook in the door.
Brother Ryan enters the house. We may have to have him have a talk with him at halftime.
Yeah, we can bring him up.
See if he can slow him
He's
down.
coming
a little
over. Well, tell him he missed 4 3-pointers.
bit. We might have to make the same deal you made with the Coach Mateo in the JV game.
Exactly.
You see how that worked
If he-
out for
well,
We played better.
us. No,
5 unforced turnovers.
they got lucky there.
so the Rebels have Parsons, Dupre, Morgan, Marshall, and Doherty on the floor. Billings getting a blow. Marshall comes up to set the screen.
Take that.
Doherty to Dupre. Good take.
Nice screen. Nice. Did you see the screen by Doherty?
Yep.
That's Connor in the bucket.
The baseline.
Come on.
28-19.
Need to stop.
6 minutes
Need to
to
stop.
play here in the second.
I just want to be a fan, guys. I don't really feel like
That's all right. That's what we need.
we got 3 of us.
Double dribble.
Didn't
Didn't he drop that ball?
Yeah.
Connor knows it, and I'm gonna tell him again right now. There's body language twice. I can't stand it. Next play. Next play. Next play. Control the things you can control. The officials' calls you cannot. Actually, you kind of can, because if they act that way, they're not gonna.
Right.
They won't give you a close one. Push.
He's pushing now.
Nice open 3.
Pull up 3.
He's just
a good
weaving
look.
into that.
His shot's just missing.
Cougars looking to push now. There's
That's good
Machiski.
D.
That's 14. Cooper with another rebound.
Okay, spread the floor, spacing.
Yeah, you can see Dirigo defensively. They're staying very active, hands up. I think that might be where the Rebels are a little bit sluggish
again,
right now.
You've got to do it for 32 minutes.
Doherty with the ball, 28-19. See if the Rebels can get a bucket here.
See you get moving towards the hoop. They had good luck with this.
Oh, geez, that was a lot of contact there.
Yeah, it felt like a foul to me. That's a tough shot.
They got to get the board, so there's 2 Cougars underneath there.
Cougar
No
will fight
rebel.
for it.
1 rebel.
No. Cougars have cooled down. Rebels got to make hay. Rebels got to make it. 1 shot, boys.
I got to get Marshall's out
Number
at the
11.
3-point line. I'd like to see him get underneath there. To help with that
Milchiski
rebound.
He's out on the 3-point line because their coach is smart enough to bring his big out. Coach maybe should think about making a switch and putting him on. He's bringing their big away from the basket to keep him away from the boards.
So we have 30-19. Cougars on top here. We're in the second quarter. Coach Kimball takes the timeout for the Rebels to try to regroup here, see if they can go on a little run. Second half of this quarter.
Dirigo's got some of their couple subs in, so now would be a good time for the Rebels to try to gain a little ground.
You say that, but I did see Brady Philbrook check back in
did
at this
they?
timeout.
Okay.
So I think we're going to see this closer to the starters. No, they still have a couple, but Philbrook is back in.
Yep.
And
Well, he was the one
Machiski.
doing most of the scoring in the first quarter.
So they're going to be in. Dirigo is in man right now. I think. No, they're in a.
They're in 1-2-2 still. They just.
I think they're in a box and 1.
Nice look.
Interesting.
See, these are opportunities. I passed a little too hard. Reggie was almost in a rebounding mode.
Yeah.
But those are just opportunities that you've got to capitalize on.
That's number 2. Hayden Hutchinson.
That should have been 2 points. And who knows if that results in 3 at the other end.
I think they're in a box and 1 on Connor. That's what I'm saying.
You're absolutely right.
Nice.
Now, with that, Mike, with the 2-2, should that present some opportunities down at the blocks and in the paint?
Absolutely.
And what?
I'd go into Johnny. I would spread that floor. I'd get Connor right out of the way as a decoy.
There he is with the bucket.
Connor, I think, is averaging close to 24 points a game. Connor's having a big year.
Yeah, and so it would make sense for teams to focus on him.
But he's not having a big game up to this point, so I don't understand why he did it right now.
Yeah.
Johnny looks like he's struggling from sickness as well,
Yeah.
energy-wise. It's
Yeah,
tough.
to me, that if they're going to go box and 1 on Connor, it's going to present the opportunity for Doherty and those guys to get to the hoop.
You got to defend the flex, Scott.
Yeah.
Push. Why are you waiting? Push.
There's Parsons.
Move the ball.
And they're switching it up. Now they're in straight man.
Yeah,
Well, and that can confuse the offense sometimes. too.
absolutely. That's a foul. Thank you.
Jeez, I was going to lose my mind if they didn't call that. It's going to be a foul on Owen Smith of the Cougars. Side out for the Rebels.
33-21, 3 minutes 25 to play here in the second. DePrey to inbound.
The game is still in reach. We need a little, as my dad would say, a little 6-0 run. We need a little run.
The Rebels are capable of that.
Absolutely.
I mean, they can score.
You just need stops.
Tough shot there.
Very tough shot. Forced shot. Stop ball.
communication there.
That's not stopping ball.
Philbrook wide open. Misses again. He's cooled down.
Good job. Good rebound, Reggie.
Billings
Reggie's a
looking
good
to push
rebounder.
it. Nice
Head is
one
up.
out.
Head is
Good
up.
Doherty.
Attack that, Reggie.
Good take.
Yes.
He's moving. He's moving.
Oh, boy.
I don't like that call.
None of us
I don't
loved
like
it.
that
None
call.
of us
He's
loved
still
it.
moving.
None of us
Bad
loved it.
call.
None of us loved it.
Yeah.
It's a bad call.
Yeah, it was a good take by Billings. He did a nice job of.
Not only was he was moving at an angle
Yeah.
to cut him off. That's not a charge.
Yeah, if you're the defender and you're going to take that charge, you have to establish that's your space first, right?
Yes.
Isn't
Yes.
that part of the criteria
Yes.
for that?
So the Rebels are back to their starting five.
Now, I know, like, it used to be you had to have your feet planted, and I thought that they kind of made an adjustment to that part.
They did, and I think you can be moving if you're still moving in your space and they
Yes.
run you over. But you can't going at an angle moving, cutting off his space. And
Right.
that's what, in my opinion, that's what he did. So that should be, Danny, just make the score 26 to 33-26 because we really should have 2 points.
Well, there's a three, so we're on a 3-0 run. So
Okay.
So halfway there.
Halfway to your
6-0
What are you
6-0
laughing
run.
at, Reg?
We'll see if the Rebels can get a stop.
Okay, can I tell you something?
Good
If
board there.
that
by
kid number
Cooper.
1 is on the floor, what do you think he can do?
Shoot.
He can shoot because he looks like a
He's
freshman.
a sophomore.
Okay, so
We saw him in the JV game.
He can shoot. That's why he's on there.
I like that.
So
Right down to Doherty.
That's
It's a good
that's
mismatch.
great recognition. Great recognition.
So Doherty will get to the line. Chance to get us closer to that 6-0 run we were looking for.
We were talking about some of the ladder to success of the standards, and as you get up that ladder, it's matchup recognition. Again, not a skill like free throw shooting or
Right.
three-point. It's recognizing who on the floor has a matchup advantage right now,
So that gives us a 4.
and they did a great job there. So that would be 4. Give us that bucket. That's 6
Yeah.
on the run. Good job, Dad. See, what I don't like assuming. Like, why do we assume they're going to get the rebound? No one was crashing that offensive rebound off a free throw.
Yeah.
Like, I want every opportunity I want to get the ball.
So the Rebels force a turnover there.
Last couple defensive possessions, the Rebels have only they got lucky on them and they got the rebound, but there were 2 Dirigo players to 1 Telstar player.
To me, there's only one way. Well, there's a few ways to beat a more skilled team, and I'm not even saying Dirigo is more skilled right now, but just in general, it's getting extra possessions.
Yep.
It's outworking them.
And right now,
Doherty
they could have numbers
push it.
if
Yeah,
they push
he's got it. Good pitch ahead.
Oh,
Cooper.
Off right.
Man, I think we could have added a layup there.
Yeah. I wish he'd cut to the
We had 3-on-1.
block there. And they should have got the rebound on that. I think the Rebels, they on the offensive board.
Travel. 3 seconds. Nice. Come on, let's get a bucket here.
I think on the offensive board, there were 2 Rebels under there, Marshall and I think Billings, but they were too far under the hoop to get that board.
So we're still maintaining that 4-0 status right here. So we have a chance for the bucket to get that 6-0 run.
I thought it went to 5, Danny, because he made one of those free throws.
That got us to 4.
Oh, no.
We had a 3.
Oh, that's going to put a damper on
free
that.
throw. So
That's
that
an
was
unforced error right
number
there.
14,
Yep. Thank you.
Owen Smith with the bucket. 35-25, under a minute to play here in the second.
Well, Rebels need to keep this under 10. Get it to under 10 and keep it under 10.
Good kick, good ball movement. Doherty for 3.
Okay.
Philbrook with the rebound.
That's good. I like the trap, but now they got to get back. Now you got to sprint back because they'll have numbers.
Yeah, they're getting outworked on the
That
boards.
11, I believe. Liam Milchiski.
Yeah. He's probably getting close to double figures.
Yeah.
Coach is frustrated.
11 points I've got for Liam Milchiski.
They stopped taking the ball to the paint. They're getting 3 happy. They're giving up penetration, giving up potential driving layups to jack a 3.
And they're
Giving
not
up
rebounding.
rebounding.
And Michael, you're other son Tristan is watching, and he is saying that 3s are better than 2s. So
Only if you
I'll
make
give you a
them at a
chance to
certain
rebuttal to
percentage.
that. I mean, I'll thank him for watching first off, but that's true. You got to make them.
If he thinks 3s are better than 2s, then why did he get rid of a jersey that had a 1 and a 3 in it for a number 2?
Oh, that's
Good
a
ball
nice
movement.
Nice passing. Nice ball movement.
And that'll do it.
Houghton.
I don't think that's good if it goes.
No, that's not how we wanted to close out the half.
So at the end of
They
the
had
half, the Cougars have 39, Rebels 25. Cougars with a good run. They actually had good runs to finish both quarters.
Good teams do.
And so we are live on Western Hills Access Television and YouTube. Again, 39-25. Cougars on top. We'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes. All right, welcome back for the second half of the Dirigo Cougars versus the Telstar Rebels boys varsity basketball game here at Telstar. 39-25 is the score at halftime with the Cougars on top. We are live on Western Hills Access Television and YouTube. I am Danny Whitney, joined by Andy Whitney, Michael Pelletier, Brooks Morton, and Josh Morton. And Andy, what do you expect to see here in the second half?
Well, I expect to see Dirigo come out and pressure the Rebels. I think the Rebels need to return that pressure when they're on defense. And what we need to see out of the Rebels is the thing that we were talking about all of the second quarter, that we need to see that 6-0 run, and we need to see that energy come back up. We know Dirigo's going to have the energy. They always do, and that's credit to their program and their coaching staff. But the Rebels have got to match that energy. And I think that skill-wise, the Rebels are right there if they can match the energy of Dirigo and the confidence, because sometimes they go hand in hand.
And that was a good shot there for the Rebels. A quick in and out to Johnny Marshall and then back to Cooper. And he had a good look, just didn't go. But it looked like maybe they had a purpose there to get the ball down to Marshall. So I wonder if we'll see that a little more this half.
Yeah, I think it was open when they did get it down there. But of course now Dirigo is in no rush to score. So the Rebels are going to have to adjust their defense to accommodate that.
Yeah, Rebels staying in that man. That's a deep three by Philbrook. He's gone cold. He hit 4 in a row in the first half, but he's missed, I think, his last 4 or 5.
Well, that might be because his brother showed up.
Yeah,
now he's,
can't handle the pressure, I guess, of the brother in the house, but he's done a nice job. Rebels, so Dirigo's in the 2-2-1, 3/4 court press. Rebels get it into Marshall in the middle, over to Billings.
They're double teaming, so you got to get it out of that double team.
Now move it quick. Move it quick.
No,
2-8.
I mean,
It's a good catch. Doesn't go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to see that ball move quicker out of that trap in order to take advantage of that double team. Because if you're slow, you just give the defenders time to recover.
Yep. That was 14. Owen Smith.
If you can move the ball quick out of the trap, the defenders don't have a chance to cover, and that means what? Somebody should be open, right?
That's right. So I equate passing and
Stop. Unforced turnover there for Rebels.
In my profession, we have
Brady
Philbrook
with the 2. So we're a 4-0 run to start for the Cougars.
In my profession, there's a saying that no one can outrun the radio, and I equate the radio to passing in basketball. You can't outrun good passing.
Marshall
Rebels
with
get
it.
lucky there, and then they turn it over again. Oh, I guess it is going to stay Rebels.
And Coach will use a 30-second timeout. Coach Kimball with a 30-second timeout. Seems a little frustrated. Rebels definitely, I think Mike had said earlier, there's some sickness going around, so that could be affecting him. There's a couple of Rebels out there that just don't seem to have the energy they usually have.
And that part is real. Like they've struggled the last 2 practices. So you want to cut them some slack for that, but there's some just unforced things that are happening that have nothing to do with sickness.
Right. Yeah, I think like that. Now, if you're Coach Kimball, could you have maybe played some Michael Jordan flu game highlights in the locker room?
I might have.
To get them amped up a little bit.
I don't even know if these guys know who Michael Jordan is.
Yeah. So the Rebels win round. We need one of those little 6-0, 8-0 runs. 43-25.
Do you realize, I don't want to scare you guys, but for me, like when I was young, Bill Russell was probably closer to my generation than Michael Jordan is to them.
Wow.
So that's kind of crazy to think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a 3-pointer.
And I thought
there.
Bill Russell played in black and white.
By Dupre.
That's you can have that, Dan. I found mine.
Push, go by him.
There's
Marshall
Jordan
might have a
looking to
bloody
push.
nose.
Yeah.
There's
Nice.
a take.
Oh, he just lost control of it.
Is that some saying he got him with the body?
I don't think it's on.
It's not on Marshall.
I think it's on Connor.
2-3. They're calling it on Marshall.
Wow.
That's a
Boy.
terrible call.
Boy, oh boy.
I think Connor cut him off and bodied him if there was any foul.
Right.
I think that's what he saw, but he called it on Johnny.
Yeah, if I were to guess a foul, I would have guessed Connor as well. But I mean, I thought Marshall had a pretty clean block.
Yeah.
At least for the Rebels, no foul trouble. So He's got a bloody nose, so we'll get a sub.
Our trainer, Jillian. We're lucky to have her and all her experience. She's been in Oxford Hills, I believe, since graduating from college, and has been a part of, I don't dare say, at least 3 state championship teams, maybe more. And that's excellent experience, not only from the training aspect of it, but seeing how good programs operate and how that success builds on itself.
And this is Owen Smith at the line for the Cougars.
Missed both there.
Now that was a foul.
Yeah.
The Rebels have got to control
Yeah,
that.
well, I know they just got beat to the ball there.
Yeah, so why do we assume and not go after offensive rebounds when we shoot free throws, but we give up offensive rebounds when they do? Those are the things I'm talking about. That's a fundamental. That's not how good you are. That's how disciplined you are.
Both teams with the starters on the floor to start the second half here.
That's out on them. No, Reggie hit it. Okay, Reggie did it.
Yeah, I think he might have got
Yeah,
it
he
with his
admitted
foot,
it.
maybe.
Yeah, Reggie doesn't admit anything when he does, so that, you know he hit it out of I don't think Reggie's ever fouled anybody. I'm talking to you, Reggie. Nice.
Good
That's
steal
good
there
defense.
by Cooper. Gets it to Doherty. Let's
Push,
see if he
push,
can
They
push.
got numbers if they run it, but now they've.
Nice
Good
crossover,
crossover.
and inside reverse.
Oh.
That was the ball gets tipped.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a partial block there by someone.
Coach Kimball was thinking it was after it hit the rim, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't think that
I
was
don't
the
think
case.
they have that kind of.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Nice look.
I'd like to see the bank there. The bank was open.
yeah.
Good take. But just use that
I
bank. That's a
think-
travel.
I think, Danny, that take is a power take off 2 feet. I think that's what he needed to go into him, jump stop, and then up into him. Not a 1 foot layup. My rule always is if I'm even or ahead, if you're even or ahead of your defender, it's a 1 foot finish. If they're slightly ahead of you, it's a 2 foot power finish.
Okay.
Billings with the board.
It makes sense to you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Because it gives you a better base and you can come off.
Exactly.
stronger.
They've already got the advantage on you. So.
He's got to look to score that ball.
Yes,
right?
he does.
Reggie, if you watch that, just
See,
Score that.
yeah,
he was even or ahead, 1 foot finish.
Owen Smith, is that right?
Yep. Owen Smith.
So
He's up to 10
Cougars
now.
are in that 2-2-1.
Cut
They get
that,
it to
Alex.
Marshall. Doherty, there's the trap.
Don't stay there.
He breaks it himself. Morgan, Dupre.
Space the floor.
Nice.
Find you now back to your big. Nice. Oh, he had a cut. I like that quick snapping ball move, but Danny, he had a cut.
Yeah.
Danny, I really love how into it you are with your hands. Danny
It's
was
for you
cutting.
guys.
He had a diagonal cut. Exactly, Danny.
Is the bucket good? No.
I think they're saying it was on the floor.
Yeah, of course.
That was
We're not playing well. All right, and had that bucket gone in, which it didn't, but I mean that's a 15-point game. It feels like we're getting beat a lot worse than what it is.
No, I agree. I really believe that if the Rebels were able to match the energy of Dirigo, this would be a 5-point or less game right now.
I've never looked ahead on the schedule. I don't know if we play Dirigo twice. They'll obviously be tougher at home. That's a nice. That's a nice tag.
You can hear that one up here.
That's a nice tag.
good take. That's Doherty. He'll head to the line for 2.
I think Alex and his athleticism is going to be fun to watch. He's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Time for bed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a good scorer. He already is a good scorer, but the next couple of years.
I think he's
after
going to be
this-
elite level scorer.
Yeah.
He makes his first.
45-29, 3 minutes 30 seconds to play here in the third. Cougars on top. And that
Missed the second.
Well, Johnny went for the rebound. I like that.
Both teams are 2 for 4 from the line.
That was number 14 again, Owen Smith.
Go by. Go by.
Billings to the basket, kicks to Dupre. Dupre for 3. There it is. That's his third 3 of the game. He's got 15.
There we go. There we go.
Turn it over.
Put this in. We're down 13.
I was gonna say another Steve Pelletier 6-0 run, and we're back under double digits.
It's really, yeah. Let's see what they got.
They're just, okay. Back and forth.
Well, no one wanted to bring the ball up.
Yes,
apparently.
not.
No, I think it.
Good catch there by Doherty. Good take.
Nice attack there. Attacking the
Billings.
rim more.
I like that.
Inside out, one more
Deep
time.
three, deep three.
But, and I like the inside out too, but I think again, Billings had another chance there to go to the rim.
I don't disagree with you, Dan. I very seldom do.
Well, and Dirigo is smart. If you continuously do that and pass it out, they're going to make an adjustment defensively to that. So if you want the inside-out game to work, you have to finish the inside game too.
Recognition.
Yeah.
Right? It's just recognition.
There it is. That's a good take by
that was-
Marshall. And he fights for it. Doherty, good take.
Doherty is taking the ball to the rim.
I
Yeah.
like the
Doherty is
layup.
taking the ball to the rim. Good job,
Good
Connor.
bid by Connor.
Help him. Now help the helper. There's another term. Help the helper.
Deep three. That's a nice looking shot. That's Brady Philbrook.
I don't like that kid.
So that gives the Cougars an 18-point
For
lead.
any of you listening that are sensitive, he works for us, and he's my stepson's brother, so I really do like him. I just don't like him right now.
Well, he's up to 20 points.
No,
right
I
now
really don't
by
like
my
him.
counts. So
50-32. 2 minutes to play in the third.
he's the reason, or a big part of the reason, that there's
Yeah.
an 18-point deficit here on the board. He's borderline lights out shooting.
Yeah, he went cold there in the second quarter for a little bit, but he's found it again here in
Would
the
it be
third.
appropriate to give a Dirigo player the player of the game shirt?
I mean, I don't know
Well,
if they want
as
it.
Michael Jordan once said, they drink coffee too, right?
They do.
Because that's the Aroma Joe's.
No,
Or is
this
it
is
clean cut?
this is
It's
clean
clean
cut.
cut? It's
Yeah, we
clean
do
cut.
clean cut for the boys.
Well, then, geez, pretty appropriate if he's an employee too. But Connor has 15.
And I like the way
I'm
Doherty's
really
playing.
just
I like,
frustrated. Doherty is playing nice.
I like
but
his aggression off it.
it's not a skill thing. It's a fundamental execution recognition thing. That's all the difference is in this game.
And there's
That's a
Doherty
three
for
by
three.
Dirigo is disciplined.
Right there.
Good block there by Kukoc. Let's see if we
Get the
can
ball
push.
off the floor. Get the
We
ball
gotta
off the floor. Great. Did you see?
Win the ball. There it is.
Nice. That's nice.
I don't know what's going on. I can't see.
Did you see? Stop with that, Connor. Did you see Philbrick recognizing though and just getting in this landing space for where that ball? That's fundamental defense.
So the Rebels have it back down to 15 here.
Come on,
See if
get
they
a stop. Curl cut.
There's a nice
Good
pass.
poke
Get
there,
on the floor.
Doherty.
Get on the floor.
That'll be Rebel ball.
Just confused on which sport he was playing there for a second,
Okay.
I think.
So yeah, 15-point game. If the Rebels can finish this last minute and a half on a little run, we can get right back in it for the fourth.
And if they get their energy up, and they need to keep it up for the fourth. None of this energy for a minute and a half and then nothing when you come out. And it's easy to say. It is harder to do, but
The fact that they have more energy when they play better tells me it's an effort thing and not anything else.
right.
Good take, good kick. Billings, give us a... Marshall fights for it. Good hustle there by
Yeah,
Morgan.
You know, Marshall's done that a few times, so if I'm one of the Telstar players,
Another block there
Go!
by Billings.
Go!
Doherty with the ball, looking to push.
I think the Rebels have got to get an offensive player near the foul line to catch that.
Yes. Great.
And, I think the Rebels got away with one
Reggie
there.
does that really well. Reggie is deceptively, his arms are deceptively long. He has good ups. We get on him at times for swatting at it so much, but he does block well. Good job, Reggie.
So 15-point game, 50-35.
Nice.
The idea was there.
53 seconds to play here in the third.
It's good defense there by number 11, because if they get that over, Marshall's got a pretty easy layup. He had no one to help. I don't know what happened there.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the recognition, unforced.
Now Chisky with the bucket.
He's got
Guys, I know you see how it's all connected and how it just one error on one end leads to 2 points on the other, potential 4-point swing. Short.
Yeah, that's maybe some fatigue there.
There's Philbrook.
Let it go. Let it go.
13 seconds to play here in the third. 52-35. Cougars on top. Cougars inbound into their own basket.
I believe that's Nolan Holton checking in. I'm not sure who checked in, but
Well, that's
Nolan Holton.
yeah, that's Nolan Holton with the bucket.
Cougars have
Let's see if
another
we know the
short
clock.
finish at the end of the quarter, which
Let's see if
seems
we
to
know
be
the
their
clock.
thing.
Let's see if we know the clock.
No
That's
chance.
hard.
We had time there for a better shot.
Well, the next one has to go in because his first shot was short, his last one was long, so.
So after 3, it is 54-35. Cougars on top. And we had we were talking earlier, I don't know if it was this game or maybe even the JV game, about gym time. And we had a viewer message me about asking about Woodstock and Crescent Park and the use of that gym. So I just wanted to address that for that viewer. Woodstock really isn't a full-size, neither of them are full-size gyms, but Woodstock really is not big enough for any sort of middle school or high school level practice. Crescent Park, Mike, maybe you have insight onto why?
It's still a really small gym. You've got 2 hoops that you could work on. We have in the past gone up there for a little bit of a practice, but it's just not ideal. There are programs that run after school that are designed for the elementary kids. So there's a lot of things that go into it, but
By the time you reach to the middle school age, I think you really need to be on a full-size court.
You
It's
absolutely.
a lot of things that go into that, like your spatial awareness. You know, the court on Crescent Park, if you were at the 3-point line, you'd be out of bounds there.
Yeah,
and that's just not realistic.
It's not realistic. And then I think maybe 2 steps beyond half court is a
Right.
2 steps beyond the 3-point line is probably half court.
Yeah, no, it pretty much is.
And I know Crystal Gould operates a 4th and 5th grade basketball program out of there after school, for example, that just started up. So that gym is for them.
So yeah, hopefully that helps answer that question for Cheryl and Deb, who we appreciate listening to us.
Who asked the question?
Cheryl Burnham and Deb Wheeler messaged us. So.
I did get a message from the superintendent advising apparently the high school does sometimes go to Gould
They
to
do.
use the field house.
They do.
They don't have a program at the moment. In the past they have.
They do, but again, there's 2 hoops. That is a full-size court. It's
Yeah.
a nice court. And we do utilize that when it's available at times. But again, this isn't trying to complain or whine, but as someone who's coached in there and played in there for, I don't want to say 45 years. Yeah, I've been in that gym for 45 years. It's tough to coach. It's so echoey.
Yeah.
You can't communicate if the kids are on one end of the floor and you're on the other.
So hopefully that helps those viewers. So 54-37, that is number 13, Clark Abel. It's his first bucket of the game, the 3-pointer. That gives the Cougars a 20-point lead here, 7 minutes to play. Connor again.
2 more.
Connor has a great, he has a really, really good jumper, mid-range jumper. I'm just frustrated. No, I'm not frustrated at the kids. I'm frustrated that the gap between the 2 teams is not nearly as big as the score indicates.
Yes, I agree.
And the gap is not a talent thing. It's an execution and recognition thing.
Billings will get to the line, 6:48 to play.
We've had, like you were talking earlier, the unforced errors. I mean, I'm sure Dirigo's had some that we just maybe haven't noticed, but I think the Rebels have at least twice as many.
What did we say when the Patriots had Bill Parcells and Tom Brady? I'm not Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, both, but Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. What would every coach on the other side say? They'd say they're not going to beat themselves.
Yeah.
Right? They're not going to beat themselves. We want to be a school that other schools play against and say, Telstar's not going to beat themselves. They're disciplined. Dirigo is not going to beat themselves. Right? The top 5 teams in every level, Class A, B, C, D, they're not going to beat themselves. We over and over and over, and some people don't like how honest I may speak, but it is what it is. At all levels, we beat ourselves.
Yeah.
We lose games we should win and don't win games that we should lose.
And that's kind of, that I think goes to a culture thing that we've had for a while.
We're
It goes
changing
back
it.
to when I played, and
We're changing
I agree. I think it is changing.
Time to change it.
Nice cut there by
nice
Cooper.
Cut. Finish strong.
Good little baby hook. Cooper Morgan with the bucket. He's got 5.
Rebels in a zone press, it looks like here, but
Yeah.
somebody's got to get back. Oh, that's going to be a
This might be the first time we've seen any sort of zone press by the Rebels this year.
Yeah, they've been working on it. I think Coach. Did you either one of you play for Mark?
All 4 years.
Both of you.
No, me all 4 years.
What zone press did Mark really like?
1-3-1.
Yeah.
3/4 court.
Is that, I didn't pay attention. Is that what Coach
I think
is
that's
doing
what they were in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's being influenced a little bit by his wife, Kara, and his father-in-law, Mark, there.
Nobody wants to make their father-in-law happy. No, that's not a thing, right?
Yeah, no. Johnny's flashing the ball. Johnny's showing good energy. I'm not going to use an excuse of not feeling well. That piece is true, but if I were coaching them, I would not. If that's what they say, I'd show tape and say, not feeling well made you throw this, made you make this read, made you throw that pass. No, it did not.
So despite all this, it's a 14-point game.
I know. This is why I'm frustrated, Danny.
And 5 minutes to play. So they again, we keep saying it, but a 6-0 run.
Get that board, though.
So, what I'm talking about, when you're at that next level, you recognize we've got this, as bad as we played, we've got this down to 14. We have to give one shot only. Like this is, if we have to box out, close out, and get this rebound. That wasn't like it was a long rebound or an undefendable rebound. That was just a rebound underneath the basket. Box out.
Where our men should have position.
Yes.
And who was that shot that?
I think number 11.
11? That would be
Milczewski. So you mentioned the superintendent. We also have his daughter is watching and asked specifically for a shout out. So we'll give Ginny Kenny a shout out. Thank you for watching. I think the whole Kenny family is engaged tonight.
So I'm going to tell a little story. What a nice cut and what a nice pass. And what a nice travel. So I'm going to tell a cute little story last night. I had to, went to a boosters meeting, and then afterwards I had a couple things I wanted to share with our superintendent. And Kyla is in our back seat, and just Kyla and I are in the truck. And I tell my phone, call Mark K. And it calls Mark K. And Kyla goes, is that Mark Kenny? And I'm like, yes. And she goes, wow. She was so impressed that Dad was calling our superintendent Mark Kenny. So I thought that was cute. Mark thought that was cute. Like, you call Mark Kenny? Like it was Cooper Flag or something.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's going to go right to his head.
Yeah.
He already knows. I told him the story.
Oh, boy.
So it's a 15-point game. 4.5 to play here in the fourth. Let's see if the Rebels can get something going.
That's a deep three by Johnny, and he can't hit it. Nice.
Good follow by Doherty. Good hustle.
Nice.
Cooper Morgan.
Nice. There we go.
What a nice play.
All right, feed off that. You got 4 minutes.
That's a grinder point for
4 minutes.
Alex Doherty there.
I'm going to just make a statement right now, and we'll see if he finishes strong.
Someone get back. Yeah.
But Connor's having himself a year. Connor's got a few player of the game shirts. I am not an every person gets a trophy type of person. But right now, I think Connor is obviously in that conversation, but I'm liking the way Alex is playing.
Yeah.
He is my leading candidate for it. And that hustle play right there late is helping cement. Like, he's had himself a game. Even when he's missed, he's taken the ball aggressively to the basket. So unless something drastically happens from here on out, he's my choice.
I'm on the same boat. Even when he's missed them, it's like you said, they were good shots. They were good takes.
He's making good reads and making good decisions.
That's Milczewski.
He's up to 16 points by my count.
And that brings the lead back to 15. So we've been hovering there for a while. Doherty with the ball at the top of the key. Looking to get inside to Morgan, does.
There's another good decision. Did you see the way he looked that away? Nice shot. That was a quick shot. Nice finish.
Yeah,
but you see the way Alex just looked that away? Yeah. That's all it takes.
And Cooper's got a nice little post game with the little baby hook.
Oh, somebody's going to see that.
And he's got another year.
We talked about the quick layup. Cooper does that little off-timing, quick little shot before you get set to block it.
We got a jump before that.
That's a jump ball.
That's a jump ball. Holy mackerel.
Get mad, Whitney boys. Get mad.
We had a jump well before the foul.
He pulled him into him. They both had the ball.
Reggie's
Defense has as much a right to the ball as the offense.
He's coming out for the body language.
All right, 13-point game. If the Rebels can get a stop in the bucket, we can get it down to 10 or 11.
I know we're still a ways away there, but if the Rebels were to get this close, should they foul so that they...
Remember we talked about that earlier. They do have 14 fouls, so they're all set. Next foul would put them on the line.
Okay, so they're not too far off from that if they need
No,
to.
the 5 gets you on the line if you needed to.
Inside to Marshall.
Why
Good
are we
take.
doing this all game?
Yeah.
Right?
13-point
Against
game.
more teams, too, because Marshall has a height advantage against most of the...
It's not just it's not just height advantage. See, it's mass advantage. Like Johnny's not just tall; he takes up space.
Good take there by number 14.
Coach says he's been playing Johnny 101, just like paint 101, like not real. And Coach is no small guy. And Coach says, he told me, I can't handle him. He's too tall and strong. Like I don't have an answer for him defensively.
So we have about 3 minutes to
Johnny,
play.
that's a compliment.
Here in the fourth.
And Coach Kimball has played a fair amount of post.
Yeah.
And like you said, he can take up some space.
Yeah.
64-49 here. Cougars on top. Like I said, about 3 minutes to play here in the quarter.
And Coach Kimball is a very, a good sized man. He's very light. He's got great footwork. He's great on his feet. Coach is a good basketball player.
Yep.
No, Ryan, I'm not looking for anything.
Get some kickbacks on the next.
No, he's smart. He's a good men's league basketball player.
So, he retired this year, apparently.
I don't know if it's called retirement. It's called I have another baby.
Yeah.
And if I do this and coach, I may not have a wife.
Well,
So it'll be
I'd like to give a special thanks out to our 3 sponsors that are not on the wall, but they are, thanks to Kara Kimball, Brooks Brothers, Community Energy. No, it is both.
both.
And Mainline Products.
All right.
all right. They sponsored both then. That's well, they get they got the storefront.
Yeah. Rebels inbound here, 15-point game, 2:40 to play.
That's a pass to space, and you don't generally do that in basketball.
Not unless there's no defender.
Right. Now, yeah, if you've got a breakaway, you're trying to lead
There's
somebody.
no defender,
maybe.
but yeah, not that. And the worst pass to make on the perimeter
That's Smith for 3.
is a bounce pass. You know, bounce pass is an overused pass in basketball. It's too slow. It gives the defender time to get to it.
Yeah.
You don't bounce pass on the perimeter, as a rule. Now, basketball is a game of contradictions. Most sports, I love Evan's footwork. Nice dish. Move it.
Doherty.
Move it.
Yeah, we got to move it. I mean, at this point, you're playing for pride. Cougars just finished the quarters very strong. Each quarter, they finished very strong.
Well, their effort doesn't change. Philbrick for another 3.
Does not change.
That'll get the Cougars to 70.
Take it to the rim, Evan. Take it to the
Good take
rim.
by
Nice
Parsons.
take, Evan.
Doesn't finish.
Evan, that was a great take.
Minute and a half to play here.
Yeah, Philbrick up to 23 points now. Running the point there.
And that'll force a timeout for the Cougars to get a couple subs in.
21-point game, and this was not a 21-point game.
No. Could have been a 5 or 10 point game.
This could have been a Telstar win.
It could have
I mean,
been, for sure.
they'd have to. It's not a matchup problem, which is the good news.
So we are live on Western Hills Access Television and YouTube. Again, I'm Danny Whitney, joined by Andy Whitney, Michael Pelletier, Brooks, and Josh Morton. We are here for the last minute or so of the high school varsity boys.
We got another game.
Dirigo Cougars versus Telstar Rebels. What's that?
Another game coming up Friday, right?
Yeah, I think Friday. Do we know if it's a girls' game?
I think it's both.
Doubleheader.
I think so.
It's girls varsity, boys varsity doubleheader. I believe. Actually, no. I think the girls play at Mountain Valley. There's a couple nieces over there. My niece plays, and I think she has a home game that night against Telstar. So it must be another boys.
Yeah, I just have it in the schedule. I don't have it as who. So
Good job, Al.
Doherty still playing.
Yep, that's good. Nice, nice.
That cements it. How many points you got?
15.
15 points with effort. Effort that has been consistent all game long and had nothing to do with the scoreboard. Good job, Alex Doherty.
Chance to get to 16 here with this free throw. 70-51, minute 17 to play here in the fourth. He does make
Johnny's
it.
fighting on that rebound. I saw him giving a really good attempt to go after the offensive rebound. That's good. Still playing hard.
Yeah, we see that's number 24, Seth Dupuis, checked in. He'll get a couple minutes here. Dirigo's got a few subs in here for the last minute.
Straight up, Johnny. Straight up.
Nice D.
That's great D. Straight up.
Started coming down a little, but that's going to be...
Go.
Yeah.
Let's see your speed. Let's see your speed.
Oh, he has.
He's wrecking that. That's a nice setup.
Inside to Marshall.
Nice job, Johnny.
He gets to double figures. That's 10 for him. So for what it's worth, the Rebels only have 4 players that have scored tonight, which is interesting. I have Dupre.
We're not deep, but Reggie, and I thought Reggie played overall a pretty good game, so I'm not knocking him at all, but normally he's good for anywhere between 4 and 8 points.
Yeah.
But I did like a lot of things Reggie did tonight.
Yeah, and I think one thing, the one maybe point for him is just those 2 opportunities where he might have been able to go right to the basket instead of kicking it out.
And I think, was it Reggie that they called it was Reggie they called the charge on.
That could be.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. So that could have
And that was so.
made him hesitate.
Yep.
20 seconds to play, 70
He
to
did
54.
do a better job not fouling out. That sometimes is a problem, so. Okay.
You know another thing I like about Alex, I don't ever see him show emotion.
Yeah.
He stays pretty level.
Yeah.
So I'll start unofficially here for the Rebels. Connor Dupre with 19, Cooper Morgan with 9, Alex Doherty with 16, and Johnny Marshall with 10.
In Dirigo, I've got Caden Hutchinson with 3.
Good defense, Connor.
Liam Milchiski
Good defense, Connor.
with 18, I believe. Clark Averill with 3. Owen Smith with 17. Brady Philbrook with 23. And Nolan Houghton with 8, unofficially.
The boys, again, were sick. That's not why we lost. They lost because of mental mistakes. But they were sick, and they do deserve some credit for fighting through. Connor's still playing hard, stealing the ball with 2.9 seconds left. So Johnny's playing hard, boxing out hard.
And that free throw gets him to 20. Chance to get to 21.
It's not really an effort thing. It's
Violation.
21 now for Connor. Update that. Yeah, it's only a 14-point game, so it definitely could have been a different result with a couple of runs.
Yeah.
So the final, Cougars 70 and Telstar Rebels 56. Again, we're live on Western Hills Access Television and
Matt Newell
YouTube.
just stood up and I cannot see the gym anymore.
We will be back on Friday with a basketball game. I believe it's boys, JV and varsity, but not sure 100%. Any last comments before we sign off?
We'll be playing Mountain Valley. That's the next game. So it looks like boys.
I saw a lot of good things. Dirigo is, I gotta give him a high five to one of my millions of fans out here. Nice job. Dirigo is one of the elite teams. So you can see the gap isn't far, but if you want to be that next level, you need to execute, you need to recognize, you need to execute, and you need to give consistent effort. Not that we're not giving effort, but consistent effort. That's all I got.
All right.
Just
Anything
echo
else?
that. No, we'll see you guys Friday.
All right, we'll see you Friday.